Hey, good evening, everybody. Tut tut and all that rut. All right, folks. Special announcement. Everything was frozen on my channel, and my hours were calculating here and there, but my subscribers wasn't calculating. And I was you heard my other videos. I was thinking, what a shame, I try to build this up and everything, but nonetheless, I've reached that plateau of 4,000 watch time hours. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody that helped me out with that. Subscribers. So now that we have that criteria satisfied, all we got to do now is hit 1,000 subscribers, and then I reached the next level of my channel. And I admit I was going to throw in the towel because they froze my ticker. I don't know what was going on with all that, but you could. I don't want to unpack any of that kind of stuff because there's no value to it. It could just get me whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, my dear friends. So I appreciate. Let's see. I started late May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 8 months. If my subscriber ticker didn't get, I can't speak, I can't form words. If my ticker didn't get frozen in 8 months, that's how long this channel's been up. In 8 months, I might have already satisfied the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours. I did. I think I got 4,007 hours as of today. So I appreciate everybody that helped me out with that. And we'll just see where it goes. I hope I have no problems with that subscriber ticker count and what those official content watchers, YouTube people. Yeah, I mean, I just hope there's no more obstacles or roadblocks. Give me a fair shake. I mean, please. I tell some gangster stories. I've done other content and everything else, and then I do some spiritual stuff. Give me a break. Gosh, I mean, when I was on Facebook, I did a video called "To Love and Be Loved," and they barred it. Inappropriate content. How you doing, Super Mario? 12-1. Damn, man. Hey, they were really close last year, Super Mario. They were. That's a good bet. Just catch that team. Because after 10 or 20 games, when the season starts, that'll probably be down to 6-1, 7-1. You know how it works. Well, my subscriber ticker is working again, Eminem. And I reached the 4,000 hours thanks to guys like you. T-Bird's in the house. These are my old friends here that come for the ride. I satisfied the 4,000 hours. Now, if my subscriber ticker stays unfroze, we'll go right up to 1,000 subscribers. I would have been close already, but they froze me up for like 6 weeks. I don't want to unpack that. You can't really talk smack because they'll just shut you down again. So I don't want to really. But I did that video about Larry Mazza and Frank DiMatteo. Those are some real deal gangsters. One was an informant and one was not an informant. But they did a three-way show, cat podcast, and it was just a host who never said a word, and Frank and Larry, it was good juice back and forth, giving you the mentality. So when you hear rat, informant, or people that didn't inform, you get to pick their brains. That's one of the best videos about gangsters. Larry Mazza, he's doing Netflix things and everything else. Frank DiMatteo, these aren't household names. Maybe Larry Mazza, but this Frank DiMatteo, these are the real guys behind the scenes that they're not publicized as much as others. But that is one of the best videos on YouTube. If a viewer really wants to see another perspective, not just Sammy the Bull and Mike Francis. I mean, it's. I better keep my mouth shut. But I was around a lot of different people, and I saw guys, Mike, and Sammy the Bull, not personally, Sam, but there's other definitions of those characters and what goes on. I mean, they're just, it's a smorgasbord. You pick and choose. Some people like apples, some people like oranges, some people like. I understand. I talk a lot of shit sometimes too because I'm bipolar. I'll self-analyze myself. But Larry Mazza, and then Nicky Scarfo. Check him out. Bobby Luisi and Anthony Ruggiani or Ruggiano, the big old heavyweight. They're cool, but you got to understand that when you see these personalities on social media, they rat it because they have immunity. You can't talk about murders. There's no statute of limitations on murders. So not me. I'm not a killer or anything like that. I was just nobody. But you see those recognizable names on YouTube of these gangsters, and they all rat it. Otherwise, they'd be incriminating themselves with, I whacked this guy, I whacked all that guy. So you got to realize that. And then people, and then the YouTube viewers, they get caught up like me, like he's a rat, he's no good. Well, that's Larry Mazza cooperated, but when you realize Joe YouTube Mafia viewer doesn't realize how many bosses and captains above these guys at a time were with the FBI for years and years, and they maintain that loyalty until all of a sudden you find out the hierarchy, the captain, whoever consigliere, boss, underboss, they were all in bed with the FBI. So, all you viewers interpret that and watch that in a certain way. How you wish to judge it, you've seen the way I responded to it, and I'm all over the board on it, I must admit. I'm all over the board because it's tough. I know people that didn't make it when I knew after the fact, and I think they were under suspicion that, I ran errands and everything. And in retrospect, I'm thinking, was that boss might have been participating, this 75-year-old boss, he might have been in bed with the FBI. I wrote a book about my relationship, a memoir, running errands and everything else. And then 30 years later, I wrote the book 4 years ago or 3 years ago, but thinking past, it was just like, was old man Sam rubbing elbows with the FBI since the 70s? You don't know. there was an FBI agent investigating our office because it was a gambling ring, and I got friendly with the agent, but I didn't give up any incriminating type of things or anything. But I guess some threats were made on my life in recordings, and they have to let you know if hey, that JoJo, what does he? No, that JoJo don't know nothing, and they were tossing it around, and it was like, nah, JoJo don't know shit. Leave him alone. So if the FBI hears people contemplating whether they're going to take somebody out or not, so and you wonder, so a lot of people disappeared, and for many different reasons. Maybe some cooperated, and it was in their past. I was only around for not long, and so by the time I got there, maybe some of the bosses and underbosses kind of knew somebody said something or whatnot, but I could only speculate. I don't know, because I actually think 25 years later that the boss was in on it. Just in trying to remember some dialogue about, oh no, don't worry about that. Well, sir, there's an FBI agent, a man and a woman, and I'm friendly with the woman agent. And, I'm not saying anything, Sam, but, I just want to tell you, just so I tell you and nobody else tells you, because everything's discombobulated. And I was scared. I lit the candles at the church the day before. I was like, I've got to, I'm getting out of this shit, but I want to tell him so there's no bad taste left in anybody's mouth. He was like, oh, well, yeah, all right. He's like he knew, like he knew already. What? You try to process it years later. So I honestly think that in these families, in these rackets, in all these hustles, that you cannot dodge the FBI in some shape or form. You can't dodge that. You're either in bed with them, out of bed, fighting cases, or a lot of things. There's a lot of fascinating cases about how the FBI manipulated certain parties against each other, paranoia, manipulating tapes. Hey, Tony, listen to this. This would and you can manipulate a tape. And I mean, they played dirty pool. They played dirty pool, and there was a lot of people. Hi, Vic, and a lot of people got hit over that shit. They got hit. And there was crooked judges. There was DAs that were. It was just a rodeo. So, I mean, it was a complete rodeo. And excuse me. I don't get a call all day long, and I get a call. But like I said, it was a rodeo, and I try to show stories and everything, but I appreciate 4,000 hours. Let's get the subs up. I know you guys are my subs, but now maybe my sub counter could start actually counting up. We were on a fast pace there. It was rising, then boom. So that's that. So we'll just see where it goes from here. This spring, I got a new vehicle. Thank you, Jesus. I got a new vehicle. Thank you, Chris H. God bless you and your family. And I'm gonna get on the road and travel a little, and maybe I'll just do some shorts off my phone or whatever, and see. I'll bring my computer where I go to figure it out technically. So thank you, everybody. T-Bird, Vic, Super Mario, Leon, wherever you are, and God God bless you all. I'm gonna still fight, and let's just keep talking. And I'm not gonna jump ship because my ticker started moving. So thanks a lot, folks. God bless you all.